Hey everyone, I don't usually do these, but I just had such a good time watching the Hasbro live stream. I mean, the Hasbro live stream is actually still going. They're doing the Black Series. We don't care about that on this channel, although they are right now announcing SM33. Better see him in the Vintage Collection soon. But I had such a good time with the Vintage Collection reveals, I just wanted to do a very quick response video about how excited this all makes me. Are we back? And the answer is yes, we are so back. I mean, I just think in 2025, reveal after reveal, we're just seeing great work from Hasbro for the Vintage Collection. Rare live stream for me where all four of the things they showed, I was like, this is great. This is exactly what I want to see. I'm excited about this toy. We'll start with the one that I am the least excited about, because if you've watched this channel for a while, you know, I don't care about Luke Skywalker. I don't need any more Luke Skywalkers, except that Luke Skywalker that comes with the land speeder is sick. That is a perfect Luke Skywalker. I didn't buy the re-release, sort of the new release that they did earlier this year, because I don't need any more Lukes. But the Luke that comes with the poncho, I mean, I'm wearing my, a friend of mine knit me a poncho. This is a woolen poncho. And it's cold today, so I'm wearing it. The Luke that comes with the poncho, like that's a pretty great update of one of my favorite figures of all time. Flashback floppy hat Luke from 1999. Like, this is a terrific figure. I still love, I mean, you can see, I keep him on my shelf. I still love this figure. They have done a great job updating him for the Vintage Collection. So that is hit number one, fantastic. Hit number two, they've updated Ventress, which, you know, Ventress just lost. She came in silver place on March Madness last night, and now they're like, well, you get a Ventress, good for you. And that's great. The Clone Wars Ventress that they are emulating there, I've wanted for a long time, but it runs about 150 bucks on the secondary market. So I haven't bought it. Very happy to buy this. I really hope this means that they will do Bad Batch Ventress, the one with because they've got the head sculpt, they just need to add the blonde hair. You know, as an alternate. I expect that we're going to see that because we know how much Hasbro likes to reuse materials. Reveal number three, this has kind of been rumored. Yakface had a rumor about this, but I screamed with delight when I saw Agent Callus appear on screen. They were like, he can fight Zeb, and sure, he can fight Zeb, but you know, he can also kiss Zeb. They're going to lock staffs and go off together into the sunset, as is intended by the creators of Star Wars Rebels. Such a good figure. Like, as an interpretation of a live action idea of Callus, I don't think they could have done a better job. That looks great. Obviously, I would love to see Rebellion outfitted Callus at some point in the future as well. But as a first kick at the can for Callus but it's a lot of K sounds. As a first kick of the can for Callus for the Vintage Collection, I don't think they could have done a better job. Just a superb looking figure. I love the staff. I love the electric, the yellow electric arc effects at the end. That's gonna look so great on the shelf next to his boyfriend. Again, his boyfriend right there, Zeb Aurelius. Very excited to have him finally. And then finally, like, just look, I perhaps have had some things to say about, I love Paul. We all love Paul. Paul's great. Paul is living the dream, like literally living all of our dream. But that figure kicks ass. That is a great figure. I did not expect to see the bomber jacket version as the first out of the gate. Makes complete sense when you think about it, because now they can do a no bomber jacket version as a pack-in with his X-Wing fighter in the future. But for right now, they've nailed it. Just a superb looking figure, just an incredible piece of work from them. And just the vivid, visceral excitement from Paul on the reveal. Just an incredible moment for fandom. And this is what I mean when I think the line is kind of, I mean, I don't want to say turning around, because I don't actually think there was a disaster year. I mean, sometimes on like Bosk's videos, he talks about how there have been some bad years. I don't know if I'd go that far, but there is just a level of kind of fan-driven enthusiasm that we're seeing right now that is really, really refreshing. And I am super excited about all four of the pieces that were announced for the Vintage Collection today. And hey, while we're here, I'm not a Black Series guy, although it's starting to look like if I want the Skeleton Crew, Black Series is like the only option, so I guess I'll just have to pull that trigger at some point. But that Ezra they announced looks terrific. I really hope those designs are about to come to the vintage collection as well, because that is a great costume design, great figure, and yeah, I hope we get him in 3 3/4 inch scale. Ditto, obviously, for SM33. Like, I love that character. I hope that comes to the vintage collection. If he doesn't, I'm just going to buy the Epic Heroes version so that I have him in the right scale. That, you know, I got no problem buying that version. He looks great too. Ditto for Brutus. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling very optimistic as we roll towards April. I'm assuming the April live stream will have some Andor reveals because it'll be the season of Andor. And we'll get a HasLab in the summer and it'll be cool, whatever it is. I'm just excited about all this. Like, it has the right combination of new era stuff, old era stuff. Obviously the work is always great. Like, I never have any complaints about the work. So go Hasbro. I mean, I guess I'm caping for Hasbro now. This was a really, really fun day. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and I will be back next week with another unboxing video.